Hi guys, I'm Emma and welcome to Art by Emma. So this week's project I'm going to be painting on CDs, blank CDs, and as you can see I forgot to press record again, so I've actually started this project already. So I've just started painting the backgrounds and starting some designs on these CDs, so I can't really say let's get into it, so let's continue it. So as I've already stated in the intro to this video, I forgot to press record again. So I've started doing some of the designs and some of the backgrounds on these CDs, and this one is a wiggly rainbow, pastel coloured wiggly rainbow. I did think about doing a blendy rainbow again. We all know how we're loving blendy rainbows at the moment, but this is my custom paint that I had made for previous projects, and I think I left the lid off and it's gone a little bit gloopy and sticky, so it's kind of hard to do a blendy design. It was kind of hard to spread it on the CD, but struggle away I do, because I do hate wasting paint and I didn't want to throw this away and make up a fresh batch. So I've just made a wiggly design on this CD with pencil and I'm just filling in the spaces. Yeah, it's looking okay. It's a bit textural from the glumpy paint, but there you have it, a wiggly rainbow design on my CD. Now the next one, I've already done like this midnight blue backing coat, but I'm just going to give it another coat because it was a bit patchy in places. As you will see, I'm going to be working on a little nemesis of mine with this one soon. So with that paint all dry, it is out with the Posca pens, and I'm using the full array of rainbow colours because yes, I'm going to be attempting a dot mandala again. So I'm just starting with a couple rows of dots around the centre, just in the beginning colours of the rainbow, but it's not really quite doing it for me. So I've decided to introduce some larger dots and some different shades of rainbow colours just to give it a little bit more interest. And as you can see, the paint on this is a little bit gloopy and textural also. So with the introduction of all these different shades and dimensions and sizes of dots, I'm actually really starting to like this, and I wish I had thought about the design before I'd even started, because the centre of it I'm not really liking. So I'm going to continue with this theme in mind and see if we can make something good out of it. And yeah, I think I actually do begin to like this. So with this next CD, I'm just going to sketch out a little pattern or a little simple drawing on this. And I'm going for like a drippy ice cream in an ice cream cone. I know it's hard for you to see, but yeah, I'm going to sketch the pattern out and then I'm going to paint it in for you. So I have no idea why I'm going to do this next bit for you, but I actually draw in the diagonals on the what is to be the ice cream cone. But I'm going to paint over all this. So yeah, waste of time much. But anyway, I'm sure you're used to me by now. Anyway, this is going to be a watermelon ice cream. I don't know if that's actually a thing, but I kind of like the idea of a watermelon ice cream. So I'm going in with this watermelon pink colour for the ice cream on my ice cream cone. Now I always have this dilemma, to gesso or not to gesso, and I think in this case I should have gessoed, but I was in such a hurry and so eager to start this. I didn't, and the Posca pens just don't seem to be taking too well to the backing of the CD, so I'm having a little bit of a struggle. It's going to be a couple of coats, I think, to cover over where it's just not working properly. So again, the curse of Emma not pressing the record button. So I've painted in this kind of ice cream cone colour, and now it's time to put the diagonals on again with the Posca pen. Now, first of all, I thought I would do it with a ruler, but then that was just going to be difficult, and I think it was going to smudge the Posca pen. So then I'm going to do it freehand, and yeah, it all gets a bit wobbly. And while waiting for the first set of diagonals to dry, it's time to add some sprinkles, but no ordinary sprinkles. These are going to be chocolate chip sprinkles, but in the shape of watermelon seeds. Cue the sprinkle song. So with the sprinkles completed and the first lot of diagonals dried and my head wanting to get involved, it's time for the second set of wobbly diagonals for my ice cream cone. And there we have it all finished. So moving swiftly on to my next CD. And this one to start with, I'm going to split into quarters because I'm going to design on this some puzzle pieces that interlock together with different colours. Now, there is a reason behind this one. It's because puzzle pieces are the international symbol for autism, and my son is autistic. So this one is commemoration of him. So again, it's out with the Posca pens. And yes, I should have learnt from previous experience and gessoed this first, but I didn't. Again, too eager to get into it. So I've gone for these four really nice bright bold colours because my son is bright and bold and beautiful. He's beautiful too, inside and out. So again, I'm struggling to get this the Posca paint to lay down on these CDs. It kind of won't go on, and then it's like the pen is running out of ink, so I'm having to reprime it again, so won't be making that mistake again. So moving swiftly on to my next CD, and this one is going to be a donut, and yes, again I forgot to press record, but don't worry because the colour's all wrong. It dried like really pink and just looked wrong. So I've mixed up this other donut colour, which is more like a chocolate donut, so it's going to be a chocolate donut, but so I'm just going to apply this all over where the donut is and the icing is not, if that makes sense. And again, moving on to another CD, and again another one that I forgot to press record on, but yeah, it seems to be the theme of the day. So this one I've painted a nice bright bold colour, and I'm just going to draw a smiley face on it. Now, it's not going to be an emoji. I'm an 80s child. I grew up in the 80s and we had a thing called acid house, and it was kind of a dance scene, and there was all these smileys on t-shirts and everything. So I'm just going to replicate this with this little yellow CD. Done. And here we are back with the little chocolate donut, and for this chocolate donut I'm going to give him some raspberry frosting using my Posca pen. And yes, I know the Posca pens are not going well on this surface, but I'm going to endeavour with it, and it will take 2 or 3 coats, but we're going to get some good coverage one way or another. And what donut would be complete without sprinkles? And we are going for the full rainbow of sprinkles on this little beauty, and why not? And there we go, guys. There's the full 6 CDs that I've done for this week's video. Now, I'm really pleased with all of them, I think, apart from this one. A bit unsure about that. The outside I love, but the inside not so much. I really hope you've enjoyed watching this video this week. If you do, why don't you give me a thumbs up? And if you like my videos, why don't you subscribe to the channel and press that notification bell so you never miss a video. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.